So we're going to be using the iPhone cameras, and there's going to be the little square barcodes we talked about.
Well, here at St. Louis School, we've been using virtual reality this year with the 5th grade. It's a 5th grade privilege. It's the first time we're doing it first year, and we get to do it with the 5th grade and give them a different kind of experience. We've been going to technology workshops, and VR seems to be coming up in the news and all the educational journals as a way of being able to do field trips for kids that are inexpensive, because you don't have to pack up the kids in a bus and drive them to New York City to the American Museum of Natural History. You can have them put on the headsets, follow you inside the Google Expeditions tour, and give them a tour room to room and point to the things that you want them to look at.
You're in the target 3, where my other 2 people come to where I'm pointing. Thank you. Okay, all 5 of you are there. Good.
Google Expeditions is super educational because it has a script for the teacher that's got all the educational material that's all been made sure that all the facts are correct. So you don't have to be an expert in marine biology or in spacecrafts or in aurora borealis. You just have to be able to read the script and tell the kids, now we're going to the next room in the museum, now we're going to the spacecraft, now we're going to the next area, and it follows you through. So that one especially is teacher-led, and that's probably my favorite. But then we had a couple of them that you saw, the Life VR app, the White House with the audio from President Obama and Michelle Obama. That's independent, so they're completely immersed with their headset, with their viewer, and they're listening to President Obama and walking through the White House with the president. So I'm not involved, but they're seeing the entire White House in all its detail, with the president pointing out what's the most unique thing that he thinks about each of the different rooms.
So you guys are rotating that.
It's really cool seeing like the president talk to you, and like he would like tell you about like the room that you were sitting in, and it was really cool to see the First Lady. And she would like talk to you about like what it's like to be like in the White House.
Like aurora borealis is probably like a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I probably will never get to see that, but I got to experience that on the VR, which is really cool. And same with like the White House, I got a tour of it, which I probably will never get a tour of the White House.
You put on the goggles and it's like you're actually in a, like not a whole new world because it's your world, but seeing it from a different angle and perspective is actually quite eye-opening.
I think it helps the child remember the details, and it makes the material more engaging and entertaining, and they want to go and study these things on their own.